all for coming here. It's so great that Queens, New York City is open again. Mostly open, right? It is mostly open. But do you know that New York City students can't play sports unless they have the COVID vaccine? What sense does that make? Why are we requiring children in New York City schools to be vaccinated for COVID to play football, soccer, even chess? And now, as most of you know, the Wimbledon champion Novak Djokovic can't fly into Queens. Why can't the world Wimbledon champion fly into Queens? Stand with Novak! 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 Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into Queens? Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into Queens? This is about more than Novak. Families are separated from Canada to the US and across the globe. Marcella Piccione is here with me. She lives in America. Her husband lives in Canada, her fiance. He has been separated from their children for over 2 years. Why? Why do we have ridiculous mandates? Why is the Wimbledon champion banned from flying into Queens? Does it make any sense? No! Stand with Novak! Stand with Novak! Stand with Novak! Stand with Novak! Chris, move for a bit. Thank you guys.
God bless.
God bless you. I'm a New York City public school teacher. I was fired because I didn't take the shot. Now the CDC says there's no difference between vaccinated and unvaccinated people. Why can't I have my job back? I am a threat to no one. Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into Queens? Does that make any sense? Eric Adams, doesn't make any sense. Joe Biden, doesn't make any sense. US, Canada, New York City, doesn't make any sense to ban people over this ridiculous mandate. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into LaGuardia? Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into JFK? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into Queens? Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into Queens? You have unvaccinated tennis players playing in there today, but Novak can't fly in. You have unvaccinated tennis players playing in there today, but Novak can't come in. Why? What is with this fascism? What is with this stopping people from traveling? Why is it that we can't travel over the Canadian border? When I was 20 years old, I would go to Toronto, I said US, and they let me in. That was it. Canada is a good neighbor of ours. Why are we barring people over vaccine status? The vaccine mandates make no sense. End all mandates. 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 Hey, does anybody know where the bullhorn is? Somebody has the bullhorn before. Anybody have the bullhorn? Hi, how are you? I can't talk right now. I need to find the bullhorn. I brought a bullhorn out. No one has it.
I can go look upstairs.
Okay, please go do that. Thank you, and talk to our people. Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into Queens? Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into Queens? Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Why can't the world Wimbledon champion fly into Queens? You are going to see unvaccinated tennis players play today, but not Novak. Why? Tell Joe Biden, get rid of this ridiculous travel mandate. Tell Justin Trudeau in Canada, get rid of this ridiculous travel mandate. Tell the New York City mayor to end all mandates. Eric Adams has made it illegal for children to play sports in school unless they're vaccinated. Why? For the love of God, why can't New York City kids play sports without the COVID vaccine? It makes no sense. And why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into Queens? Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into America? Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak.
One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I wasn't as loud as I could be. Hello, New York City. Hello, US Open. What a beautiful day for the first day of the US Open. But my question is, why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into Queens? Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into America? Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Yeah, stand with Novak. God bless my brother over there in the mask chanting with us. God bless you, sir. No, you're not with us?
No, you're mad. Queens is the epicenter. The black community
You're absolutely right.
is the epicenter of the death of people from COVID in the United States.
It absolutely is. But the CDC now says the vaccine doesn't stop transmission. The CDC now says that the vaccine doesn't prevent people from getting it. Listen, you're going to see vaccinated players in there. Why can't Novak be in there? You're going to see unvaccinated players in there. Why are they banning Novak? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Stand with Novak.
No.
Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into Queens? Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into New York City?
Genocide.
Yeah.
Genocide. Vaccine genocide.
Go to the gym.
Anti-vax genocide.
Go to the gym.
Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Hello, US Open. Welcome to the first day of the US Open. A beautiful day. But I have a question. Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into Queens? Why can't Novak come and play? You are going to see unvaccinated players today, tons of them, but not Novak. Why? Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak.
Stand with Novak.
Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into LaGuardia? Why can't the Wimbledon champion fly into JFK Airport? It makes no sense. And Mayor Eric Adams has banned children, students from playing sports in school if they don't have the COVID shot. Why? They could go to school all day. They could play in gym class. They're playing in gym class, but they're banned from football games. They're banned from soccer games. They're banned from the chess club in New York City. What is with these ridiculous mandates? End all mandates.
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 Stand with Novak.
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 Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak.
Why is the world Wimbledon champion banned from flying into Queens? Why is the world Wimbledon champion banned from flying into LaGuardia? Does that make any sense? Why is the world Wimbledon champion banned from flying into JFK? Today, when you go into the US Open, you are going to see many unvaccinated players playing. Why not Novak? Why can't he fly in? Stand with Novak.
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 New York City, God bless you. This is the most beautiful city in the world. It is the biggest city in the world. It is the capital of the world. I was born and raised here, as most of the people that are with me today. We love New York City. We hope you have a wonderful day one in the US Open. Beautiful weather, tennis, exercise, friends, family. This is beautiful. But ask yourself, why is the world Wimbledon champion banned from flying into New York City? Why is the world Wimbledon champion banned from flying into New York City? It makes no sense. You're going to see unvaccinated players playing today. Why not know that? It's because there are travel mandates. Ridiculous, useless travel mandates. End all mandates.
End all mandates.
End all mandates.
End all mandates.
End all mandates.
End all mandates.
Why is the Wimbledon world champion banned from flying into Queens? Why is the Wimbledon world champion banned from flying into LaGuardia? Banned from flying into JFK? It makes no sense. You're going to see unvaccinated players today playing tennis. God bless them. I'm glad they're there. Why can't Novak be there? Stand with Novak.
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 Good morning, New York City. Welcome to day one of the world famous US Open. We are so glad to have you here today. A beautiful day, beautiful weather, friends, family, exercise, athleticism, competition. This is what makes New York City great. This is why I love the city that I was born and raised in. I haven't gone anywhere. So tell me, why does the world Wimbledon champion, why can't he fly into New York City? Why is the world Wimbledon champion banned from flying into Queens? Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak.
Stand with Novak.
My dear friend Marcella Picone is up in front, and you might have seen her sign. She is from America. Her fiance lives in Canada. They have two beautiful little girls. They have been banned from seeing each other, banned from crossing the border. Why are we separating families? Why are we separating Canadians from Americans? It makes no sense. When I was 20 years old, I drove over the US-Canada border. I said, I'm from the US, and that was the end of it. Why are they blocking people from traveling? They say it's about public health. That's a lie. It's not about public health. The CDC has said unvaccinated and vaccinated people are no different. The CDC says unvaccinated people and vaccinated people are no different. So why are they banning Novak? Stand with Novak.
Stand with Novak.
Stand with Novak.
Stand with
Stand with
Novak.
Novak.
Stand with Novak.
End all mandates.
End all mandates.
End all mandates.
End all mandates.
End all mandates. End all
End all mandates.
mandates.
End all mandates.
Good morning, New York City. Welcome to day one of the world famous US Open. A beautiful day one. New York City is back, better than ever. God bless everyone here today. I hope you, your family, your friends have a wonderful day at the US Open. But answer this question for me. Why is the world Wimbledon champion banned from flying into Queens? Why is the world Wimbledon champion banned from flying into LaGuardia? Huh? Why is the world Wimbledon champion banned from flying into JFK? Because he's unvaccinated? You're gonna see a dozen unvaccinated tennis players today. Why not Novak? Stand with Novak.
Stand with Novak.
Stand
Stand with Novak.
with Novak.
Stand with Novak.
Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. End all mandates. End all mandates. End all mandates. End all mandates. My name is Michael Kane. I am a grassroots organizer with Children's Health Defense. I was also a special education teacher for 14 years in New York City, working with some of the most challenging students in our great city. I was fired by Mayor Eric Adams because I refused to get the COVID shot. Now the CDC says there's no difference between me or a vaccinated teacher. Why did I get fired? Why can't unvaccinated firemen work in New York City? Why can't unvaccinated nurses work in New York City? Why can't unvaccinated police officers? God bless the police, by the way. God bless the police who helped us have our right to free speech today. Why can't unvaccinated city employees have a job? End all mandates, let us work. End all mandates, let us work. End all mandates, let us work. End all mandates. End all mandates. End all mandates. End all mandates. Good morning, New York City. Welcome to the world famous US Open. We are so glad to have you here today. New York City is open once again, unless you are a student in New York City schools. Then you can't play sports in your school unless you have a COVID vaccine. Does that make sense? You can go to class, you can play in your gym class, but you can't play baseball, football. You can't join the chess club in New York City if you don't have a COVID vaccine.
It is insane. Why is Mayor Adams segregated? Why can't the world Wimbledon champion fly into Queens? Why can't the world Wimbledon champion fly into LaGuardia? Huh? Why can't the world Wimbledon champion fly into JFK? You're gonna see a dozen unvaccinated tennis players play today. Why not Novak? My brother right here, God bless. Stand with Novak.
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 Welcome, New York City, to the world famous US Open. New York City is open once again. God bless you all for being here. God bless you for coming out. What a beautiful day we have. First day of the US Open. Fun with friends and family. Athleticism competition. But why is Novak Djokovic banned from flying in for the US Open? Why is Novak banned from flying into LaGuardia? Huh? Why is Novak banned from flying into JFK? Why is Novak banned from flying into America? You're gonna see a dozen unvaccinated tennis players today playing. Why not Novak? Stand with Novak.
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 Some of you coming in see my dear friend Marcella Picone, who's up in front. She's holding a sign that says, "End all travel mandates." Marcella is from America, in Buffalo, on the Canadian border. Her fiance lives in Canada. They have two beautiful little girls. Their family has been separated for more than 2 years. Why? Why can't Marcella and her family unite? There are thousands of families separated over nonsense mandates. And if you don't know, the CDC, Anthony Fauci, CDC, well, okay, he's head of NIAID. He's not head of CDC, that was a mistake. But the CDC says unvaccinated people and vaccinated people are no difference. That's the new guidance. So why can't Novak fly into LaGuardia? Huh? Why can't Novak fly into JFK? Why can't Novak fly into America? Because of ridiculous travel mandates that make no sense. Stand with Novak! Stand with Novak! Stand with Novak! Stand with Novak! Thank you. Now I want to talk about New York City employees. Did you know New York City police, teachers, firefighters, nurses have been fired for not getting the COVID shot? Did you know that? There's no police, teachers, or firemen anywhere in New York fired for not getting the COVID shot except New York City. And now the CDC says there is no difference between vaccinated and unvaccinated people. Look it up. Google it. The CDC says there's no difference between unvaccinated and the vaccinated. NPR reported this. This is accepted fact now. So why are people fired for not getting a vaccine they don't need? Why are families separated at the US-Canadian border for not getting a vaccine they don't need? Why is Novak banned from flying into LaGuardia? Huh? The world Wimbledon champion is not good enough for LaGuardia, ladies and gentlemen. The world Wimbledon champion is not good enough to fly into LaGuardia Airport. Does that make any sense at all? Does that make any sense at all? You know, people say Americans are full of themselves. People say Americans think they're better than everybody. I don't think that's true. I think we're a freedom-loving people. We love everybody. We want everybody to come here. But why is Novak not good enough to fly into LaGuardia? Stand with Novak.
Go to the gym, Fatso.
Stand with Novak.
Stand with Novak.
Stand
Stand with Novak.
with Novak.
Stand with Novak.
End all mandates.
And all mandates.
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 At least 30. Yeah, they're making. I thought at least like double this.
Hello, New York City. Good morning, New York City. Welcome to the world famous US Open. Ladies and gentlemen, New York City is open once again, and we are so glad to have you here. This beautiful first day of the US Open, beautiful weather, beautiful friends and family, athleticism, competition. It's fantastic. It's great to see New York City open. But answer this, why can't Novak fly into LaGuardia? Huh? Why can't the world Wimbledon champion fly into New York City? Because he's unvaccinated? Because he's unvaccinated? You're gonna see a dozen tennis players today that are unvaccinated playing. Why can't Novak come? I'll tell you, because we have ridiculous travel mandates. And what you need to do, you need to tell President Biden, end all mandates, end all travel mandates. The world Wimbledon champion isn't good enough for the US Open? The world Wimbledon champion isn't good enough for the US Open? Does that make any sense? Doesn't make any sense. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. All right. Thank you, everyone who's coming here. New York City is open once again. Hold on one second. Hey, I just want to say God bless the NYPD. God bless Flushing Meadow Parks Department, security. God bless everybody keeping this space safe today. God bless all security and police. We really appreciate everything that you've been doing. And we really appreciate you helping us out here. We really appreciate you allowing free speech. Free speech, that's what we need. I'm going live on Instagram right now. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see what we got. Live from the US Open. Good morning, New York City. Welcome to the world famous US Open. New York City is open once again. God bless you all for coming out for a beautiful first day to the US Open, where we are here with family, with friends, to enjoy some athleticism, competition, have a good time. But answer me this, why is the world Wimbledon champion banned from flying into Queens? Huh? Why is the world Wimbledon champion Novak banned from flying into LaGuardia? Huh? Does that make sense? He's banned because he's unvaccinated? You're about to see over a dozen unvaccinated tennis players play at the US Open today. Why can't Novak come? Because of a ridiculous travel mandate from the Joe Biden administration. End all mandates. End all mandates. End all mandates. End all mandates. Why can't the world Wimbledon champion fly into Queens? Why can't the world Wimbledon champion fly into LaGuardia? right? You're from Queens, you know LaGuardia. Is LaGuardia too good for Novak? Is Queens too good for Novak? Does that make any sense, people? Does it make any sense the world Wimbledon champion can't fly into Queens, New York? Does it make sense? Anyone want to tell me? Anyone got an answer?
No.
My brother right here, he says no. No, it makes no sense. I'm going to tell you what else makes no sense. It makes no sense that New York City school children can go to school all day unvaccinated, can go to gym class unvaccinated, but can't play extracurricular sports unvaccinated. New York City students are banned from football, baseball, soccer, the chess club. New York City students are banned from the chess club if they don't have a COVID vaccine. Does that make any sense? Does it make any sense? No! It makes no sense. Eric Adams, you need to end all mandates. Joe Biden, you need to end all mandates. Justin Trudeau in Canada, you need to end all mandates. End all mandates.
And all mandates.
End all mandates.
And all mandates.
End all mandates.
And all mandates.
End all mandates.
And all mandates.
Good morning, New York City. Welcome to the world famous US Open. New York City is back. New York City is open for business. Unless you're a foreigner and you want to come into the country, well, then you have to have a COVID vaccine. But you're going to see a dozen unvaccinated tennis players today who are unvaccinated. Why can't Novak Djokovic come into the country and play? Why can't Novak fly into LaGuardia? You're from Queens, right? You know LaGuardia? LaGuardia Airport? Look up, you'll see some planes flying from LaGuardia. We're like a stone throw from LaGuardia. I could probably run to LaGuardia right now. So apparently LaGuardia is too good for Novak. LaGuardia Airport is too good for the world Wimbledon champion. Does that make sense? No. Stand with Novak. 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 Good morning, New York City. Welcome to the world famous US Open. We are so glad to have you here today. We are so excited that New York City is wide open. Unless you're from another country and you haven't gotten the COVID vaccine. If you haven't gotten the COVID shot, you can't fly in or drive in to New York City. Well, maybe you could drive in from the Mexico border, but you can't drive in from the northern border, from Canada to the US. Why is that? You're going to see over a dozen tennis players today that are unvaccinated. Why can't Novak Djokovic fly in to LaGuardia? Is LaGuardia too good for the Wimbledon champion? Does that make any sense? Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak. Stand with Novak.
I know. She's alone. She's not among people. So much. There's so many of them. People still in the car alone.
Video this way of me
They think
go around
maybe the chemtrail.
Okay. So you're gonna get my welcome. Here's about you're gonna get that, and then I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna start to do the chant and start getting first in the crowd. Okay. Should I start on there? We'll start on me. Right? Okay. 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah. Ready?
My job at Trader
Get me
Joe's.
framed. When do I leave? What? When do I go? When I start the chant. Yeah. No. Side this. Side this. Okay. Got it now? We're going?
Yeah, well, that they have.
We're going? Now it's going.
Good morning, New York City. Welcome to the world famous US Open. New York City is officially open once again. God bless you all.
For some other thing. Oh,
A day of athleticism, competition, family, friends. I hope you all enjoy. But how come the world Wimbledon champion can't fly into Queens? How come Novak Djokovic can't fly into LaGuardia Airport? Does that make sense? Stand with Novak!
Stand with Novak.
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 We need to end all travel mandates. They make no sense. There's over a dozen unvaccinated tennis players you're going to see today. God bless them. I'm glad they're there playing. Why can't Novak play? Stand with Novak.
Stand with Novak.
Stand with Novak.
Stand with Novak.
My dear friend Marcella Piccione is up front. She's from America, up by Buffalo. Her fiance is on the Canadian side. They've been separated for almost 3 years. They can't see their 2 beautiful little daughters. Why? These mandates make no sense. End all mandates.
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 My name's Michael Kane. I'm with Children's Health Defense. Please get more information on the nonsense of mandates at childrenshealthdefense.org. childrenshealthdefense.org. And also check out teachersforchoice.org. Teachers, firefighters, nurses, firemen, healthcare workers, sanitation workers can't work without a COVID shot. Only in New York City. Everywhere else they can, but not here. End all mandates.
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 About anything.
Good morning, New York City. Welcome to the world famous US Open. New York City is open once again. God bless everyone that makes this city run. God bless NYPD. God bless all the Parks Department employees that are here today. God bless everybody keeping us safe, keeping New York City safe, keeping the US Open safe. But answer me this. How come New York City employees can't work unless they got a